Because some stories don't just belong in sports, they belong in history. Imagine this. Your favorite team is down bad, not just losing games, but losing fans. Losing money, losing hope, no stars, no picks, no future. The headlines call it a lost franchise. Analysts laugh on national TV. Even die-hard fans start to turn away. But then, something changes. A forgotten rookie develops a jumper. A second-round pick turns out to be a dog. A new coach arrives with a new mindset. And slowly, piece by piece, a rebuild begins. Not flashy, not loud, but strategic, patient, ruthless. When it needs to be, years pass. Critics grow silent. And then one day, the same team people laughed at raises the NBA championship trophy. This is the story of the greatest rebuild in NBA history, a tale of vision, sacrifice, doubt, and redemption. Because rebuilding in the NBA is not just about swapping players. It's about changing culture, changing mindsets. It's about looking failure in the face and choosing to fight back. So today, we explore what makes a rebuild great, and more importantly, which one was the greatest of all time. Is it the Warriors, the 76ers, the Spurs post-Duncan, or something even more legendary? Let's break it all down. History 1,000 plus words to truly understand the greatness of a rebuild. We have to go back to the ashes where it all began. Let's look at some of the most iconic NBA rebuilds. The Philadelphia 76ers, the process. At one point, the Sixers were a joke. They were losing games on purpose, tanking, as it's called. Between 2013 and 2016, they went 47-199. Critics slammed them. Fans cried for change. But behind the scenes, GM Sam Hinkie had a plan. He stockpiled draft picks, ignored short-term wins for long-term gain. And while not every pick worked out, Jahlil Okafor bust, Nerlens Noel, MEH.1 name stood out, Joel Embiid, a 7-foot phenom with foot injuries, doubters, and pain, but also potential. They paired him with Ben Simmons when he was still promising, and later, Tyrese Maxey, a steal of a pick. Add in trades for Harden, even though short-lived, and the Sixers became contenders. The process took nearly a decade, but it turned a dead team into a powerhouse. Yet, no ring. So, was it the greatest rebuild? Not quite. The Cleveland Cavaliers, twice rebuilt around LeBron. Cleveland's rebuilds are wild. Why? Because they rebuilt twice around one man, LeBron James. In 2003, they drafted a 19-year-old from Akron, and overnight, became relevant. By 2007, LeBron dragged them to the finals. By 2010, he left. The team collapsed. 4 straight losing seasons, but the Cavs hit the lottery literally. They drafted Kyrie Irving, then traded for Kevin Love, and in 2014, the King returned. They won it all in 2016, down 3-1, against the Warriors. In Oakland, great rebuild, absolutely. But it was powered by fate and luck, not pure strategy. Still iconic, the Golden State Warriors, Dynasty built from scratch. No, we talk business. Between 1997 and 2012, the Warriors were irrelevant. Bad management, worse coaching, rotating rosters. No chemistry, but that changed. With one draft pick. Steph Curry, a 7th overall in 2009. Not number 1, not number 2. He was passed over because of his ankles. Then in 2011, Klay Thompson. 2012, Draymond Green in the second round. They didn't chase superstars. They built them. A core built on selflessness, work ethic, and team-first mentality. Then came Steve Kerr in 2014, a coach who unlocked their true power. By 2015, champions. Then came KD in 2016, back-to-back titles. But even after he left, and injuries hit, the rebuild continued. Steph out for a year. They developed Jordan Poole, Draymond aging. They mentored Kuminga, Moody, and Wiseman. Then, in 2022, they won it all again. This wasn't a one-time rebuild. This was a sustained dynasty, reborn 3 times. Built not by chance, but by genius. The Warriors proved you don't need number 1 picks. You need vision. So, greatest rebuild, most experts say yes. Honorable mentions: San Antonio Spurs, from Robinson to Duncan to Kawhi. Quiet greatness. Milwaukee Bucks, drafted Giannis at 15th. Built slow. One big. Boston Celtics, from Pierce Garnett era to Tatum Brown. Seamless transition. Final word. So, what makes a rebuild truly great? Is it about winning a ring? Is it about turning a franchise around? Or is it about proving that smart planning beats blind spending? The greatest rebuilds aren't always flashy. They don't always come with big trades or viral moments. They come with faith. Faith in the draft, faith in development, faith that even if you're laughed at today, you'll be feared tomorrow. The Warriors' story isn't just a sports story, it's a blueprint for life. They failed. They were forgotten, but they stayed focused, trusted the plan, believed in each other. And when the moment came, they didn't just win. They changed the league forever. So to every young athlete, every struggling dreamer, every underdog, remember this. A rebuild takes time, but greatness, it's always worth the wait.